again, ladies and gentlemen. Hello from Castor.
Hello.
And from Pollux.
Hello. Castor and Pollux travelled back to the moon. How did they travel to the moon? How did they travel to the moon?
In a car? In a train?
In a plane?
How did they travel to the moon? Well,
they didn't travel in a car. They didn't travel in a train.
They didn't travel in a plane.
That's right. They didn't travel in a car, or a bus, or a plane. They travelled in a
spaceship.
Thank you, Solomon. Yes, they travelled in a spaceship. They travelled in their spaceship. They travelled to the moon in their spaceship, and somebody, or something, travelled with them in their spaceship. What was it? It was
a snake.
No, Solomon, it wasn't a snake. They didn't have a snake in the spaceship. It was
a mouse.
Thank you, Ernest. It was a mouse. It was the white mouse from the circus. So, the white mouse travelled to the moon with Castor and Pollux. Did the mouse stay on the moon?
No, it didn't.
Thank you, Solomon. No, it didn't. It came back to the circus. How did it come back to the circus?
In a plane? In a train?
In a spaceship?
How did it come back to the circus?
It didn't come back in a plane. It didn't come back in a train.
It didn't come back in a spaceship.
How did it come back?
I don't know. I was singing my song.
Yes?
I was singing, boom, 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 boom.
Yes, yes.
And suddenly, the mouse was under my hat.
How did the mouse come back to the circus? It didn't come back by plane. How did the mouse come back to the circus? It didn't come back by train. It traveled to the moon in a spaceship, but it didn't come back like that. A man on the moon put it in a special machine, and suddenly the mouse was under Mr. Barrett's hat.
Yes, the mouse travelled to the moon in a spaceship, but it didn't come back to the circus in a spaceship. A man on the moon put it in a special machine. A man on the moon put it in a special machine. He put it in the machine. He closed a door. He pressed some buttons. And the mouse disappeared. And suddenly it was back in the circus. Yes, suddenly it was back in the circus. Under Mr. Barrett's hat.
That's right. Suddenly it was under my hat. I was singing my song, boom, 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 and suddenly it was under my hat.
It was very good, Mr. Barrett. How did you do it?
I don't know.
Oh?
How did the mouse come back to the circus? It didn't come back by plane. How did the mouse come back to the circus? It didn't come back by train. It traveled to the moon in a spaceship, but it didn't come back like that. A man on the moon put it in a special machine, and suddenly the mouse was under Mr. Barrett's hat.
Mr. Barrett. Ah, yes, there you go.
How did you do it?
Pardon?
How did you do it? The mouse under your hat.
I don't know.
Oh, you can tell me. Go on.
I don't know.
Was it magic?
Magic?
Yes, was it magic?
No, it wasn't magic. I was singing my song. Oh, you know.
I don't hear your song.
If you look into the sky, you can see the moon. It's round and it shines. Hey, hey.
Yes, Mr. Barrett. You were singing your song, and you were wearing your hat.
And suddenly the mouse was under my hat.
But how?
I don't know.
Really?
Yes, I really don't know.
Oh, okay. Bye, Mr. Barrett.
Oh, no. Here's Solomon.
Mr. Barrett,
Yes, Solomon?
how did you do it? The mouse, under your hat.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Barrett.
Oh, no. Now here's Ernest. Excuse me, Mr. Barrett. I don't know. Oh, what's the matter with him?
Mr. Barrett was singing his song. He was singing his song, and he was wearing his hat. Mr. Barrett was singing his song, and suddenly the mouse was under his hat. A mouse came back from the moon, and suddenly it was under his hat. Just like that.
It's a very good machine, George.
Oh, thank you, Pollux.
Castor?
Castor, yes. I made it myself.
Yes, it's very good.
Thank you, Pollux.
The mouse is all right, isn't it?
Oh, yes. The mouse is back in the circus now. It's fine.
Oh, good.
It's a very good machine, you see. Listen.
Yes.
I made it myself, you know.
Yes.
Yes. I had the idea myself, and then I made the machine myself.
Yes.
Oh, yes. It's very good.
Yes. Excuse me.
Oh.
George.
Yes, Castor?
Pollux.
No, Pollux, yes.
Your machine.
Oh, yes, it's very good, isn't it?
Yes. It sent the mouse back to the circus.
Yes.
Can it bring people here?
Bring people here?
Yes. To the moon.
To the moon. Oh, yes. This machine can send people, and it can bring people here. Oh, yes. Yes, it's a very good machine. I made it myself, you know.
Yes, George.
Do you want to bring somebody here?
Yes.
Oh, who?
Well, Mr. Barrett, for example. Can you bring him here to the moon?
Mr. Barrett. Yes, of course. Now, let me see. Mr. Barrett. Yes, you press this. And this. And this.
The machine sent the mouse back to the circus, and it can bring people to the moon. Mr. Barrett is in his circus at the moment, but he's going to be on the moon very soon. He doesn't know it, but he's going to be on the moon very soon.
Now, let me see. I was wearing my hat, and I was singing my song, and then suddenly...
Mr. Barrett.
Oh, no!
Mr. Barrett.
Igor, Ernest, don't say it again.
Pardon?
Don't say, how did you do it? Because I don't know.
Oh, it was magic, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't magic.
Go on, do it again. It was very good.
It was not magic.
Go on, do it again.
It was not magic. Look, I was standing in the circus.
Yes.
I was wearing my hat.
Yes.
And I was singing my song. Like this.
Oh, no, not again, please.
If you look into the sky, you can see the moon. It's round and it shines, hey, hey.
Yes.
If you look into the sky, you can see the moon.
Mr. Barrett.
To the moon one day.
Look, Ernest, he's disappearing. Mr. Barrett! Mr. Barrett! Mr. Barrett! Oh, dear.
The machine sent the mouse back to the circus, and it can bring people to the moon. Mr. Barrett is in his circus at the moment, but he's going to be on the moon very soon. He doesn't know it, but he's going to be on the moon very soon.
I'm going to the moon one day.
Here he is, Pollux.
Hello, Mr. Barrett.
Oh, hello, Pollux. Pollux? But you're on the moon.
Yes, Mr. Barrett, and you're on the moon, too.
Oh, what?
You're on the moon.
But I...
Welcome to the moon.
But
Welcome to the moon.
Good morning. Welcome to the moon.
But...
Your passport, please.
Oh, dear.
Are you a tourist?
A tourist?
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, that's all for now from Barrett Circus. Goodbye from Castor and Pollux.
On the moon.